And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Bills and the Dolphins on Thursday night.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how did they get a win?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. A run straight ahead with Achane. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That one good. And a Dolphin first down. Up the middle, Achane. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with an element. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
49 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Running left, Achane. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Throwing now is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know some big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him. But you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Tua going to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The kick by Sanders is good, and that will make it 6-0. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
On 1st down, Allen. He goes once again right back to Hardy. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Allen. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bills at 3-4 on the year coming into play. If they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W, they have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 6-0 our score after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Tutor's throws taken in by Waddle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 now from the 21. Now Tua on the bootleg here. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
You know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point up and... And the lead now stands at 13. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Fighting his way through contact. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are back within a score.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the 2nd quarter.
Everything has been good for him. And right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. Press coverage sometimes, back off and play some man, show some zone.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, partner. There's no intent here because Von Miller, former NFL Man of the Year award winner, he likes to play the game the right way. But in this case, makes a mistake and gets in just a little bit too late. And that draws the penalty.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
James Cook running back out now. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 3rd and 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Sam Martin now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 47 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now stands at 13. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. 2nd down and 3. Now Allen again. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. Allen going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Allen going to change it up. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Diggs in motion right. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From midfield, here's Tua. Little short pass here to Hill, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. From the gun, it's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there, the ball crossing over out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Achane is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And again, it's Allen. And he is caught. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Isabella now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On first down, Allen. He goes once again right back to Hardy. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 15. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That pass is caught by Hardy. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 13 yards.
Allen now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen to Jefferson on the slant. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get up here for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Jarvis Landry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And now to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. The two are going to try and throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Allen. Complete over the middle to Hardy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Cook. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Allen off the play fake. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jalen Phillips He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. We have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw, it's Allen. Touchdown, Bills! Van Jefferson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills get a bit closer. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa, being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll run for it with Achane. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Hines now on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night match. Back now in Miami. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter,
you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Hines will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Bass on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Things sure were looking good for him at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
All of a sudden clinging to a slim lead and hoping to hold on to that lead. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, a good goal. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 193 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On 1st down, back to Achane. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Again, it's Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On play action, here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Ridgeway. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And this returnable for Hines. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
It sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
33.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a stoppage. We've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On 2nd down, Tua. Middle of the field to Allison. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And quickly they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used. Minute 56 to go. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They run with Hines, and they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Tua and the Dolphins down by a field goal. A minute 45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Throwing Tua. That'll be caught out right by Allison. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Throw caught by Achane.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I were going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So in a teaching moment here, overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Isabella now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now out come the Bills.
We think back to halftime, you know, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here's we begin overtime. They're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've come back from. And look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of the time they don't say that momentum is something that factors into how they coach a ball game, because they say each game is its own entity. But within a game, I think they all believe in momentum, and they certainly have it going on their direction right now.
Allen going to change this at the line. On second down, right back to Hines. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. And weeks have it because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-lineman to make the play.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
This is Hines, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Allen's throw taken in by Landry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Here's Hines. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling their gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end Knox. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Two minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
Now it's Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Allen. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness Hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
So for the Bills, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From South Florida, good night, everybody.